My next guest reinvented the art of homemaking. She left a stock trading career in the 70s to launch a catering business from her home, a business which led to a multimedia empire worth nearly $2 billion at its peak. Joining me right now is the Emmy Award-winning television show host, entrepreneur and founder of Martha Stewart Living Omnimedia, Martha Stewart.
Hi.
Martha, good to see you.
Oh, very nice to see you, Maria.
So nice to see you. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, what a success story. Let me get your take on what the company looks like and what you're trying to do now in terms of building out this business, which has become an empire.
Well, right now we're in the midst of a merger with a company called Sequential. So you'll be hearing more about that in the next couple of weeks, I think. I really can't talk about too much that's going on.
But what does the deal do for the brand? I mean, you're already a rocket brand.
I need help in international expansion. I need help in building our merchandising partners in an even bigger way. We have so many creative ideas and so many beautiful products. We're in like 8,500 stores at the present time, but we need to grow more. And I think that my new partners will be able to do that with me. I want to talk about, you know what,
yeah.
American Made.
Let's talk about American Made.
Because that has to do with it also, because
this is another brand that you've created within the brand.
That's right, that's right. And it is a big initiative for us and for, I think, America in general to support the entrepreneurial initiatives of so many people out there now. American Made really does locate makers. It supports the creativity, and it really gives a marketplace for all these wonderful products that they're making. The handmade, the homemade. It's where I think merchandising is headed.
This is the 4th annual American Made program, and you've got these new honorees. You're basically looking at those people who are making things in America.
Yes.
And celebrating that.
Yes. And this is our 4th batch of 10. We choose 9 makers, and audience pick chooses the 10th. And it's been very exciting this year. Oh, just hundreds and hundreds of thousands of votes for the makers. Our editors have really centered on a group of pretty much, it has to do a lot with food production this year, about entrepreneurial food production and sustainably grown things.
And that's really a huge trend right now, because people want to eat a certain way organically, and so yes. This has seen an enormous popularity.
Take the Smith family farm up in Mount Desert Island, Maine. At one time, Mount Desert Island, which is the 3rd largest island on the East Coast, had 43 dairies. It had none 7 years ago. And this young couple who went to College of the Atlantic started a dairy. And now they are spearheading a big dairy resurgence in Maine for the small dairy farmer, making not only milk, but also the most delicious organic yogurts, the most wonderful cheeses. And all of this is being supported in a big way by the populace. And we all want to know where our food comes from. So we're supporting that. We have a company down in Florida that grows, I don't know, hundreds of different kinds of mangoes, the most widely consumed fruit in the world. But they're keeping not only the mango we eat every day that you can buy on the street alive, but they're keeping alive all the amazing, unusual varieties of mango.
And are you seeing the kind of innovation that you expected in America still? Are these guys? These are small businesses. And
but they're also
able to get the loans, and they're able to get the support.
Well, they're using technology, most of them. They now have a marketplace. We have an American Made store on eBay that people are going to buy gifts, to buy things for their home. These makers need a marketplace. They need support from American retail. The big stores should be supporting these entrepreneurial makers, because they are the makers of tomorrow.
And you were once in that category,
I was.
And you grew this business,
yes.
Right? So what were some of the hard things that you faced that you can actually advise them about?
Well, is your idea good enough to attract a large-scale manufacturer? Can you make that product and make money making that product? All of these, can you raise money? to start your business. And all of that is happening, I think, in a much better way. There are lots of cooperatives here in and around New York that are supporting the makers. There are people who are specifically taking whole floors in old office buildings and setting up a sort of a mini factory for many different makers so they can all share on the use of the machinery and the investment.
Is there a different culture when, I mean, because it's not, the customers are not just Americans. I mean, it's made in America, but it's all around the world. Do you think you still see that kind of resonance around the world?
Made in America?
Yeah, made in America.
You bet.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Jack Ma told me that, who's the head of Alibaba,
sure,
that they really want American-made goods for sale in China. That has a great cachet, and as Ken Langone just said, for the next 25 years, we own the world if we so choose.
Isn't that a great quote that he just said?
It's wonderful, yes.
By the way, he was talking about Chris Christie that he's supporting. Have you decided who you're supporting in the 2016?
Oh, I'm not talking politics.
You're not even going to go there.
I have a media business.
All right, I have a question for you because I am going to make my first turkey in the next couple of weeks. And I've got all the Martha Stewart books and all the Martha Stewart recipes. Give me some tips.
All you need right now is to go on the newsstands is Martha Stewart Living magazine with that beautiful turkey on the cover. You have to go and get the November issue. The recipes are superb. And use my new stuffing. I incorporated butternut squash into a nice old-fashioned bread stuffing. You will love it.
I am going to do that. Any other tips for those people out there who are doing what I'm doing?
Fresh killed turkeys.
For the first time?
Try to buy farm-grown, fresh killed turkeys.
Okay.
Really good.
All right, fresh.
And they cook in a much shorter time. Look at the serving ideas. Lots of good sides. Great desserts. You're doing the whole dinner?
My dad's going to help me. My dad's going to help me. My dad is a chef.
Okay.
So,
are you on the news that day?
No, I'm off, and I'm having my parents over. I can't believe I'm admitting this.
Well, if it fails, come to my house. I have a big gang coming.
Well, then you better count on me.
We're doing actually 3 turkeys.
Martha, great to see you. Thank you so much. And it is Martha Stewart's 4th annual American Made program announcing the 2015 honorees.
Yep.
We look forward to that.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Martha Stewart.